Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm out here at the range again with the Palmetto State Armory Sabre 15. This one was in a video that I just put up last month, and I said I'd be back to do some accuracy testing with it once I put a different optic on it. I was running it with just a red dot at that point, so doing any kind of accuracy testing at long range was kind of pointless. Today I have a 6 Hour Tango MSR 1:6 power LPVO on it. And we're going to run 4 different factory loads through it. Got some PMC XTac M855 green tip, some IMI M193, the 62 grain Sabre Black Tip, which, considering it's made by AAC, which is a sister company of Palmetto State, and they both have the Sabre name, I would hope it's going to group decently well out of this rifle. And finally, I'll shoot a group with some Federal Premium Barnes TSX Monolithic hollow points. That round shoots phenomenal out of my American Ranch. It's about half MOA out of my American Ranch all day. So we'll see how it does out of this. Again, this has the 13.7 inch barrel with the JMac pin and welded flash hider, making it 16 inch overall. So I'm not looking for pinpoint accuracy out of this. I just want to make sure that it actually does group all right with most loads. Let's get to it. All right, so I have a target up at 50 yards here, which is where I have this zeroed at. I zeroed it with some PMC M193, and it grouped okay. I'm not going to bother shooting any of it today. It's a deer target, but it has 4 sight-in squares, so that's what I'm going to use for these 4 different rounds. First is going to be the top left, with some PMC XTac M855. 5 rounds. All right, so IMI M193 in the upper right. Touched that last one off a little sooner than expected. It's got a really good trigger on it, the Hyperfire trigger, but it is light. It's a nice single stage. All right, next up is the 62 grain Sabre Black Tip from AAC. Kind of their take on a ballistic tip. That is going on the left-hand side on the upper target. Finally, on the bottom left is some Federal Premium Barnes TSX. This is a monolithic hollow point that is geared towards hunting. A lot of people say if you're going to hunt with a 223, hunting deer with a 223, that this is one of the rounds to go for. Another popular one is the, 62 or 64 grain Controlled Chaos from Underwood. All right, let's go check it out. All right, so again, these are 50-yard groups, not 100. So the first one, I'm assuming that this little flyer is my fault. Got 4 right here within an inch. And then that flyer. I'll take actual measurements and I'll post them up here in the corner when I get them home. The IMI M193 did absolutely fantastic. I mean, that's about 3/4 of an inch right there, so you'd have about 1.5 MOA. The 62 grain Sabre Black Tip, put 4 here. That flyer might have been me, but I'm not sure. I know I ran this stuff out of another AR, which was another Palmetto State, but it was one of their lower budget ones. The group I got from it was not this tight. That's not bad. And finally, the Federal Barnes TSX, grouped well. About 3/4 of an inch to an inch. So, 1.5 to 2 MOA out of that one. With a budget scope, the 13.7-inch barrel, obviously very acceptable accuracy. Again, it's not a precision bolt gun. So I will take all of these groups every day. And just for shits and giggles, no range day would be complete here without just a few rounds being thrown down range for the hell of it. So I'll put a couple into the heart of that deer right there, and the steel at 180 yards, which is no longer blue. Someone painted it red, which is good because it was starting to lose visibility. Go ahead and throw a few on there. I think this magazine has some, I think it's Norma M193. Dry gun. All right, as always, thank you all for tuning in and joining me on this sweltering hot June day. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you like what you saw and want to see more. And I'll be out here in a few more days to give you guys something new. In the meantime, practice safe.